Hello there everybody, welcome back to another update video on Apxt. In this one we're talking a little bit more about end of month price targets because of course it is something a lot of people are interested in, but obviously that is not the only thing which we are covering in this video. We are still doing a full update and analysis, but you know that is the main thing coming at the end of the video. So yeah guys, if it does sound like a good plan for an upload, please do leave a like and subscribe. We're just about to check how many subscribers we are actually on, and I can say for certain guys we are killing it recently, so please do keep up the growth. It's been amazing. Let's see how long we can keep it going for, because absolutely guys, I am astounded by how high we are going right now. But yeah, on top of that, if you do want to come talk to us on Discord, you can. The link to our Discord server is down in the description. Obviously it's all about stocks and it's completely free to sign up. On top of that, by the way, of course, if you do want to become a channel member, you can do so by pressing the join button. It would help us out a lot. And of course, I am not a financial advisor. This is all just my opinion, but with that being said, I am going to jump straight in now. So yeah guys, just looking at our screens right now, when we have a look at how this one has been moving, we're sat at about $17 right now. It's been pretty decent ever since that merger was announced over on Twitter, and actually things are going up, to be honest. I'm really happy to see this growth start to pick up, because to be honest, looking at Apxt stock and actually AvePoint as a company, it's a really decent company. I think it's a very large market sector, and I've said this in previous videos and people were disputing the point, but it is my opinion, and of course I am not a financial advisor. But when we are looking at other stocks like this in the same industry, we're seeing things like, you know, Snowflake, which is of course a very highly valued stock, and this whole market sector is kind of the future. Microsoft Office 365 is a very well used and widespread thing, and of course subsequently, if AvePoint can take a small amount of that market share, they can really help grow the company. Now of course over the past few years they have been growing the company steadily at a 25% rate each year, which is really good. It's really nice to see somebody doing that, so I'm happy that they are making this big increase in revenue, but obviously that is going to help us more in the future post merger. So of course, not deviating from the topic too much, and we'll cover that in a later video. But yeah, for the short term and obviously for the end of the month, we are currently sat on the date which is the 14th right now, so we do have a long time before the month does end. But honestly, my personal predictions for this one is that we are potentially going above $20 by the end of the month. I think it's almost inevitable, to be honest, and the reason why I think that is because of course now that we've had that good news out, I think it's just a matter of time before this one just starts to get the hype that it deserves. Now don't get me wrong guys, from about the 11th onwards, like I said, we are seeing that big increase, and now it is flattening out a bit, but don't get me wrong, it is still on the green. We're in the green, it's going back on the upside, and I really do think this is going to get steeper and steeper as the merger gets closer and closer, because it just makes sense. Obviously right now there aren't too many people on YouTube talking about this, thank goodness, because it means that we can get more views, but in reality guys, you know, once a lot more people do start talking about it, once a lot more people become aware of it, whether that's from videos like this or articles on websites and whatnot, people will, you know, see this for what it is and potentially be buying in more, and of course that will help boost the awareness of the brand and also awareness of the stock, and subsequently I think that will help to boost it as well. On top of that guys, all it takes, in my opinion at least, is one institution to come pick this up, and you know, I think it will have a huge effect on the share price. I don't think it's impossible that an institution would be picking this one up. So yeah guys, I think that would be more post merger, but of course looking into next month, like I said, definitely seen a price target in my opinion of over $20. That's just my view. I don't think it'll be much over $20, to be honest. It depends how high we do pick up in the next few days. Obviously we have seen very highly anticipated SPACs that have gone up really quickly, and of course this is not as highly anticipated, but overall for the long term it's still a good buy in my opinion. So when it comes to an actual price point then, looking at the $17 price point, I think I could understand how you could see it's getting a bit high now, but I don't think it's too bad at all in my opinion. I definitely think you do need to do your own research on this one, but I think when it comes to investing in this one, it's hard to say, because you know, if you're going in it for the long term, i.e. 1 to 5 years, maybe you're going to make a decent profit on that $17 point, and if you're going to make, you know, a few weeks of a trade on this one, i.e. a quick swing trade, I think you're definitely going to get a bit more traction pre-merger. So of course, even at the price of $17, I think we're in a decent room to get some profit pre-merger. But you know, when it comes to this one, I would not be seeing it as too bad of a buy opportunity, but if you are going in this one for the I would say about the next 3 to 4 months, i.e. you want to hold it up until past the merger. I would be expecting a small sell-off, but I'm not sure how steep that will be yet. Obviously, if it does go up quite high, it will probably be quite steep, but I do believe it wouldn't take us past the $15 range, so hopefully we can stay above the $15 range post-merger. I'm looking into next month though, or by the end of the month at least. I'm seeing good things for this one, and I'm still very optimistic when it comes to this stock. So I hope you enjoyed my opinion video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.